Hello everyone. In today's video, I'm taking a look at the ICEFOX 4K action camera. Inside the box, you get the camera, 2 batteries, and a ton of accessories, which are always nice if this is your first action camera. Here is a closer look at the device. Up front next to the lens is this approximately 1-inch front-facing screen. It's rather uncommon when it comes to these budget action cameras and very nice to see. On this side, it charges via USB-C. Again, that's pretty modern, because most of these budget action cameras charge via micro USB. Obviously, you have a screen here. Now on the top, because there's no room on the front anymore, now this is your power button and your OK button. On this side, you have your up and down buttons, but this one is now your mode button. Microphone/speaker is over here. And finally, on the bottom, you have a tripod mount, very nice, and a sliding battery door. To turn on the device, you just press and hold the power button. If you press up, which is your mode, you switch between your available video modes. It's got the usual slow motion, time-lapse, loop videos. I'm going to stick to normal video for now. And pressing and holding the down button will enable Wi-Fi. This QR code is a link to the app, and this QR code is a direct connection to the Wi-Fi. Now let's switch over to the app and see what that's all about. Now you will need to register an account in order to use the app. Obviously this is my profile. If I click to the center, you can see I'm connected to the camera. Now it is called the Snap Pro i8. I'm guessing that's the specific model number. Settings-wise, you can adjust all the settings, but of course, these are all available on the camera. You of course have video settings as well. Of course, you can select what you're trying to record, the photo video buttons. I can look at the media on the SD card. So I can enter a live preview. Now what makes this app stand out is the fact that there is an inbuilt video editor. And here I am in a timeline. If you press edit, so I can split it into different segments. So now I have 2 independent clips. And if I wanted to, I can just delete one clip like that. If I press replace, I'll get rid of the file I'm currently on and replace it with a different file. Now mask is where, if you want to have this effect, you can certainly do that. You can adjust the aspect ratio, and if you want to, you can adjust the horizon as well. You can do vertical flips, horizontal flips, just a simple 90-degree rotation, and to reset all your settings. Audio-wise, you can just choose to add any music files you want to. Clicking subtitle allows you to just put some text on top of the file. Now, if you wanted to, you can put some filters on top of your video. I'm not sure why you would want to do that, but it's certainly an option. I guess it's up to personal preference. It's always nice to have options. At the very end here, you can adjust your aspect ratio again. If you wanted to export this in 9:16, you can certainly do that. And of course, if you do choose to do that, very important is to choose the background color. If you wanted to have like photos, certainly something you can do. Now instead of, having a flat color as your background, you can also just blur the video and have it play as the background. On a single charge, I was able to get 2 hours and 15 minutes of 4K 30 video, which is pretty good. Let's look at some video. Here is a direct comparison between the 4K 30 and the 4K 60. And if I were to do a 4x zoom in, you can see that they are pretty much identical in terms of detail. Here is a detail comparison between all the high frame rate modes. You can see that 4K 60 is definitely more crisp than 1080 60. It would be extremely long and boring if I talked about every single mode, so here's just all 4 main modes in a side-by-side comparison. In addition, here's a 4x zoom in, just so that you can compare the details a bit easier. Here is some 4K 30. The bitrate is also around 30 megabytes per second. And it's it's pretty decent at stabilizing video. It also has special video modes. This is 1080p, 120 FPS, played 4 times slower, and time lapses as well. Overall, I'd say this is a pretty good beginner-friendly camera. It's got great battery life, comes with a ton of useful accessories, and with the variety of shooting modes, it's pretty versatile in how you choose to use it.